got there that day, she said, so I'm going to pick my daughter. She just said, hey, so you come here. So I look behind me. It can't be me. It can't be me that says, come here. If she's senior me, maybe 2 years or 3 years, it can't be me you are acing. So I turned. And funny enough, when I wanted to take my daughter to that school, the head of our protocol in church said, Ma, every day you move, we must move you with police and protocol. I said, because of what? I don't want my child to grow up even knowing that we are anything. Let her grow up as a normal child. Which kind of move with police? Say anything can happen. You know they are kidnapping. I said kidnapping was nothing. Angels on guard. So I went there. The way I went, maybe that's why she called me Ace, come here. So when she said Ace, come here, I didn't first answer. She now said, I'm talking to you. I said, me? She said, yes. This was exactly what I did. I did. So I got there. She said, I know parents like you. I said, parents like me. Honestly, I was confused. I was completely confused. So when I don't even know what she was on about. So I said to her, excuse me, this is how you run this school? I said, you have no customer service. You have no this. When I finished, I said, please, come off it. It's you I'm talking to. So I looked at her again. I said, the way she was saying as if, and then she would say, you're answering me back. That's what she was saying to me. Say, you're answering me back. I said, yes. Why would I answer you back? I'm paying you. So I went home. I was livid. My body was shaking. I called my husband. This one, that one. He said, but I thought that was the best school in this place. I said, no, this man doesn't understand what we're saying. So I called the woman that helped me get into the school. Because the school was all those schools that before you get in, ref, all those things. So I called her. She said, what? What rubbish? I'm coming now. When we got there, so I said, imagine this one. So the woman said, no, I didn't talk to her like that. Called all the staff. They said, no, she didn't talk. Meanwhile, one of the staff was begging me as I was going. The woman they called that was begging me was saying, no, my madam did not talk to her at all. She was the one shouting here. Then the woman that came in with, and when we get there, we scatter everything, said to me, maybe you are just angry. That's why. I said, no, this jazz is working here. So the woman said to me, if this is what you want to do here, please, I'll just give you your money because I don't want trouble. I said, no, my money will be here. You are a devourer, it will rebuke you. I won't take this money, I will take my child. So I took my child home, got home, and 2 days after, my daughter felt very sick. So one of the parents called me and said, we've noticed that your daughter is not in school. I said, yeah, that she's not feeling well. She said, that's what they do. That if you quarrel with her, your child will be sick. I said, you would not tell me. I thought it's stomach cough and catarrh. I said, then this sickness will end now. Because I thought it was normal. You know how children start school. They say, I said, no. You didn't tell me. Then they came. They came and said, we did not see your daughter in school. We came to visit. I was looking at them from back on like that. I said, there's no need to visit her. She's fine. They said, we just wondered. We also brought, at least let us drop the Ribena. I said, no, she doesn't drink Ribena. We're going with your Ribena. They say, Isma, this is our culture. When a child, I say,